Are you looking to drain your Tab 400 by NuCamp, but you're not really sure where your valves are or what they do? Well, let's take a look at them in this Take 5 episode of Travels with Delaney. Welcome back, everyone. So let's talk about your tanks and the valves that go to them. So on your NuCamp Tab 400, you have three main tanks. You're going to have your freshwater tank, which is 30 gallons, your gray tank, which is 18 gallons, and your black tank, which is 12 gallons. Don't forget, you also have your water heater. So let's talk about dumping your black and gray tanks. So we're actually going to use the valve. Now what they've done is they've actually tied together both the black and the gray into a single port. We're going to use the black handle and open that, and that's going to drain our black tank. Now one of the things you may want to consider doing when you drain that is go ahead and use your black tank flush. You just hook up a water hose from a spigot to it, make sure you have your black tank valve open, turn the water on, and that's going to basically set off a little sprayer in your black tank that'll help clean it out. When you're done rinsing it out, turn that off, disconnect your hose, allow the black tank to fully drain, and then close that valve. To drain the gray tank, we're going to go ahead and open that gray valve, and that's going to drain your gray tank. Now I always recommend doing the gray after the black so that you can go ahead and clean out your sewer hose. Now what if you want to dump your freshwater tank? So for instance, when we came home Labor Day weekend, we still had some water on board and I didn't want it just sitting in the trailer. Well, we're going to be able to find that particular valve behind the tire on the non-door side of the trailer. It's actually on the outside, and if we look up under there, we'll see a little valve. Go ahead and just crack that valve open and that will drain your freshwater tank. Now, one of the things I love about the Tab 400 by NuCamp is this access panel for the rest of the valves on our trailer. And if we go ahead and open that up, what we're going to see is we're going to obviously see our bypass valve. Now the only time we use that bypass valve is when we're going to winterize. What the bypass valve actually does is it shuts the entire water system off from your water heater. So when we go into bypass mode, if we do put antifreeze into our system, it's not going to start filling up into our water heater. When the season's over and we've cleaned out the system, then we can go ahead and turn the bypass off. We're also going to find three additional valves in here, and these are what we're referred to as low point drains. One is going to be from the hot water, one is going to be from cold water, and NuCamp has put in a third one for your water heater. Now if you look under your bed where the Aldi system is, you'll actually see a valve to drain the water heater. But because it's a little harder to get to, NuCamp was really nice to go ahead and install this extra valve just to make it that much easier for the purpose of draining your water heater from this outdoor panel. Those are all the valves that would be used to drain your system. Now one additional valve that you might potentially add would be inside at your water pump. This is an optional kit that does not come on the trailer, but some people like to use it for the purposes of winterizing, and it's a winterization kit that you can purchase. Simply disconnect your incoming water line, insert the little valve that comes with the kit, reattach your water line, and then you can attach the hose that will actually be used to put antifreeze into your trailer. With that valve, we would turn it parallel to the hose running to the antifreeze tank when we want to draw antifreeze, and when we're not using it, we can go ahead and close that valve, which will open up the fresh water supply to come back through your system. So that's a quick look at the valves on your trailer and where they're located. If you have any questions, feel free to leave comments down below. And until next time, everybody, we'll see you on down the road. Good night.